start the stream.
That's streaming now.
Yeah, pretty soon. Okay, and then when we get a moment here, we can set the scoreboard up.
It's showing that you can be heard.
All right, excellent. Oh, I forgot to ask my wife to check the stream. All right, Mountain View with the ball just past the restraining line. This is the JV game. I'm going to catch a little bit more. There's about 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the game, or in the quarter, third quarter here. Mountain View leads 8-5, or Mountainside, I should say, not Mountain View, Mountainside. It's 8-5. Ball up top, being guarded by Nata. Oh, into the middle, shot and score. Another goal for West Side. All right, so let's get this score up to date. So we just press these buttons here. Should increment up to 9. Oh no, I went too far. I need to get it to stop doing that focus. I can't seem to tap that button right there. Give myself a moment. Oh, by the way. Yeah. Uh-oh. Breakaway there for Mountainside. Shoot and score.
Never goal by ML Larson.
There's an instant replay. So that's a 5-second instant replay, 7-second instant replay. That's new this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can just press that button there. Did it go up? Yeah, okay, perfect.
1 minute remaining.
There's one person watching.
Am I muted or am I on?
No, you're live.
I'm live. All right, excellent.
See the microphone.
All right. Wells with the ball. Back into the keeper. Is that Nia in goal? All right. It's into the third with West Mountainside leading 10-5. So again, this is the JV game.
Your wife, Dan,
Yeah.
left a message. Popped up here anyway.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably
Yeah. I asked Dana to check the stream and make sure that it was looking okay. Okay, excellent. All right, so 1 quarter left here.
It's better with two people.
Huh?
It's better with two. One person.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on the camera.
It's hard to do both.
Unless you get a lot of experience.
One of the biggest challenges with being like the only person like both streaming the game and commenting on the game is that like I'm nearsighted, which means that this is too close for my glasses, so I got to take my glasses off to see it. But I need my glasses to see on the field, and so whenever I'm like looking at the screen, it's like I have to keep my glasses on so that I can see numbers and see what's going on. But then that means that when I look at the screen, I'm actually not like fully seeing what's going on. So I can end up in situations where I think I've got the game in focus, but I actually don't because I'm just kind of like looking at smaller blobs.
Yeah, I mean, I need to focus on this to follow the ball, but then every so often I need to look up to kind of check where they're at, you know.
Yeah. All right, 4th quarter here. 12 minutes to go. Plenty of time to come back. It's like $21 on the ball, which I believe is June, based on the last time. Yeah, June on the draw. We have Malia on the right and Emily on the left of the circle here. It's like both teams are playing 2 players down, so 2 players down, 1 player down. All right. Draw control by Mountainside. Went the wrong direction for a moment. All right. And guarded by Emily. Also on defense, we've got Alice. And now being guarded by, that's Charlie. Charlie had a good game against Forest Grove the other night. That's going to be, I believe, a shooting space violation. Yeah, it's going to be a shooting space violation on 11. Alice tried to slide in from that right side to cut off the attacker, but you can't really slide in once the attacker's in the move there. Oh, good job, though, by Charlie coming back, getting a stick on that shot, knocking it free. Recovered by Mountainside. Now being guarded by June. A little loose ball there. A little scrum. And looks like Mountainside will retrieve it. Ooh, straight in. Great save by, I think it's Nia is in goal. Oh, it is not Nia. It's Claire. That must be a 29, not a 28 on the jersey. So Claire Moran. She played goalie last year as well. No, number 2, Lily, all the way in. Has 3 on her. Spins into a little bit of trouble, though. Ball's knocked free. Now on the ground there, we may have a cover. Looks like we do. So Mountainside's ball. Mountainside bringing it down, being chased by Maya. Have a little check here. Have a little foul, but Mountainside will self-start. Ooh, Maya did jump offsides momentarily, so the 2 players who are on offense can't cross the 30 of a free shooting position here for Mountainside again. Assuming another shooting space violation. Shot and a goal.
Marigold by Madeline Romero.
11-5. Yep. Mountainside leads. It's about 8.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Looks like we're going to have Malia on the draw this time. June to the left and Emily to the right. So, kind of interesting. They're off balance. So, okay. I see. So they've got... So it looks like both teams are starting with one of their mids back on defense. Mountainside with the draw control. Oh, good job, June. Gets it away. Tries to get it up there to Natalie, but ball is loose. Picked up by Lily. Lily on the fast break. Looking for somebody to come up, and got Natalie here on the near side. Oh, over the middle to Malia. But doesn't quite connect. Picked up by Mountainside, coming up that far side. Now, picked up by Alice on defense. Ball knocked free there. Good job. So when the ball is on the ground, you can't cover it with your stick, but you can kick the ball. Charlie, with the ball. Good run, now spin. Gotta have a foul, but Charlie just self-starts immediately. Now over the top to Lily, who shoots and scores. Lily Crockett with the goal. Just under 7 minutes to go. That makes it 6 Wells, 11 Mountainside.
Guardian goal by Lily Crockett.
All right, Malia on the draw again. Looks like we've got Emily to the left and presumably June to the right. Looks like JV doesn't have any subs, so we shouldn't see much of a change. Oh no, actually June is not on the draw. So I'm not sure. That's probably Natalie on the right side. On offense is June and Lily. And then back on defense at the moment, but I'm pretty sure one of those players is probably actually a midi. We have Natalie. Oh, so I don't know who the player is with 2 on their jersey is. Oh, no, that is also, do we have 2 number 23s? Oh, that was I'm sorry, 13 on defense. So that's Shelby, not 23. All right, ball on the far side. Mountainside has the draw control, being guarded by Natalie. Circles around behind the goal. A little handoff there. Now, picked up by Shelby. Now Emily. We're going to have a 3-second violation, it looks like. One of the Wells defenders spending a little too much time in the 8-meter circle. Is that what's going on? Oh, maybe not. They're not lining up for a shot, so I don't think it was 3 seconds. Not sure what the call was there, but into the middle and a shot saved. Oh, that's going to be a card there on Charlie. Charlie got her on the head. That'll be a yellow card. That's a 2-minute non-revocable penalty. At the high school level, if you get anywhere in the sphere of the head, it's usually a penalty of some sort. If you actually connect with the head, it's a yellow card, which 2 minutes. Now they need somebody to stay back, right? Or because they were offsides. They didn't call the offsides. This is a JV game. Shot goes wide left. So at the varsity level or in college, if players were offsides, there would be a green card issued and there'd be another team would be down another player. The ball's behind the goal, guarded by, originally by Natalie, now picked up by, that was Shelby, number 13. Emily up top. They're down a player, so they're going to cover a couple. Malia now on D. Got somebody cutting down on the middle, but they didn't see him. Shot and score by number 11 again for Mountainside. That's 12-6.
Never goal by Madeline Romero.
Mountainside leads. So there are revocable penalties and non-revocable ones. Revocable penalties like green cards. If the team scores, then they can come back on the field. Apparently the 2 minutes are up, and Charlie is back on the field, so both teams are even again. Malia on the draw. Draw control, loose. But, now it's out of bounds off the Mountainside. It'll be Wells' ball. Malia will start from that sideline. Malia got a couple on her. Charlie comes over to set a pick. Malia sort of spins away from it. Now to Natalie. Natalie gets past the restraining line, which is kind of critical, although turns out all the players that were guarding were players that are going to be on that side of the line anyways. Oh, tries to pass it over to Charlie, but doesn't connect. It's going to be restarted by Mountainside. Minute and a half to go in the game. Guarded by Charlie.
One minute remaining in the game.
So Wells Varsity is running a zone defense. There's a turnover there. And Claire with the ball. As they go for a long pass. Stolen by Mountainside. Now picked up by Charlie. Charlie with a good run. Got 30 seconds left on the clock. Runs down fast break. Has Lily on the other side. Shot goes wide left. Out of bounds. It'll still be Wells' ball. They get it in here. They got a chance for one more shot. Now it's a turnover, Mountainside. Less than 10 seconds to go in the game. That'll do it here. Mountainside wins 12-6.
Thank you, all, for supporting women's lacrosse here in the beautiful state of Oregon. The final score is Mountainside Mavericks 12, IW Wells Guardians 6.
All right, so we have just a few minutes before the varsity game starts. We're going to reset the scoreboard and do some other things to get ready. But thanks for watching the JV game. All right, everybody. Welcome back. A beautiful spring/summer day. Way too warm for April, but it was nice. So the sun has gone down and the temperature has dropped. It's a little chilly here. A varsity matchup between Mountainside and Wells. Just going to get started here in a moment. The refs have already
Ladies and
checked.
gentlemen, welcome to an exciting match between Mountainside High School Mavericks and your IDB Wells Guardians. At this time, please rise if you are able and remove your caps for the national anthem. By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, get through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It looks like we are not going to have starting lineups announced tonight. Have to move a little more quickly because we had the JV game that ended just 15 minutes before this game. So we have on defense, Mia, 80, I believe.
Let's go, Wells.
80 and Fiona and Ivy. Ellie on the draw, Julia to the left, Sophie to the right. Offense, we have Charlie and Scarlett. Let's see here, Ella, and cannot quite make out that other number on the other side. Off, we've got a whistle. Draw, must have been a draw false start for Mountainside. Draw controlled by Wells. Charlie lost the ball there on the toss. So it'll be Mountainside's ball, bringing it inbounds. Guarded here by Ella. Stolen away by Sophie. Sophie's got Ella on the right side. She goes between the two players, tries to take a shot. That's going to be Wells' ball. There's a foul there, so Sophie will have free shooting position on the 8-meter line, far side hash. Oh, Sophie pulls it back out. Now over to Ella, to Ellie. Ellie gets fouled but must have stepped into the crease. So no goal. Mountainside now with the ball. Guarded by Charlie.
Let's go, D.
Coming up this near side here. Picked up by AD and Sophie. Oh, over the middle. Controlled by, we have in goal, So Maya is in goal, Maya Light.
Yeah, Maya.
Great toss out there to Nia. So Nia is the other person who's on offense. That is going to be a foul. We'll slash there. Nia will restart on the far side. Now over to Ellie. Ellie over the restraining line. Now into the middle. Has an opportunity. That'll be a shooting space violation. So Ellie will have a free shooting position on the 8-meter. Ellie in. Takes a shot, goes over. One of the Mountainside players did a good job, got a stick on that shot. Recovered by Charlie. Now a good pick there by Scarlett over to Julia. Julia goes behind the goal. Looking for cutters. Now over to Nia. The ball, or no, I'm sorry, that was Ella. Ella recovers it. Now to Julia. Good pass, just got through there. Julia into the middle. Cut off. Picked there by Scarlett. Now Sophie with the ball. Comes inside, takes a shot, and scores, I think. Yes, we have a goal. Wells leads 1-0. Just under 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. So I get the pleasure tonight. Peter McGuire is working the camera, so I only have to worry about commentary tonight. It's welcome simplification of the job. Trying to get Peter to stream all the games. Ellie on the draw. Up high. Ball behind Ellie. Good talk there by Sophie, telling where the ball was. Still loose on the ground. And Ellie gets it. Now over to Julia. Julia over the restraining line. Julia over to Charlie. Charlie off the crossbar, but retrieves it. Now has another chance at it. Shoots and scores. Great recovery. Good pass in by Julia. Give her a secondary assist there. Thank you.
Keep it going, Wells.
Got excited, lost my roster there for a moment. Took off several seats in the wind. 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Wells leads 2-0. Ellie on the draw. Julia to the left, Sophie to the right. No subs for either team so far. Gonna have another false start there for Mountainside. Sophie with the draw control. Now Sophie over to Julia, but pass doesn't quite connect. That was a scrum in the middle. The Mountainside ball. Ellie and Charlie pick up the fast break there, slow it down, give the defense a little bit more time to get back. Now Mountainside's over the restraining line. Ball knocked free. AD with the ball. Now over to Ellie. Ellie over to Julia in the middle. It's got Nia on the left and goes over to shoot and score. That is Scarlett. Scarlett with the goal. Great pass from Julia over to Scarlett on the right side. 3-0 Wells leads.
Goal by Fiona McGuire.
No, I don't think so. Go. Scarlett.
Thanks, Jason. Goal by Scarlett Park.
Ellie on the draw. All right, picked up here by 80. Now over to the middle. Great shot there by Mountainside. 3-1. Wells leads. So Wells this year has implemented a zone defense.
And that's a Mavericks goal by number 17, Catherine Yu.
Oh. Julia on the draw. Ellie to the left. Sophie to the right. Another issue on the draw. I got to pay closer attention. Sometimes those draw issues aren't actually the two people in the center, but it's players on the circle stepping in too early. So Sophie over to, who's that on that far side? Oh, over into the middle to Scarlett. Oh, but Scarlett took her eye off the ball for a moment and lost it. Now being guarded by Charlie. Loose ball there. Knocked loose by, there we go. Now Ellie gets it back. Good job. Over here to Julia. Now over to Scarlett. Scarlett pulls it back out. Looks around. Now to Nia. Ooh, ball knocked free. Mountainside on the counterattack. Picked up by Ivy. Now Ellie with the defense, 80. Oh, right into the middle. Shot and saved by Maya. Great save. Good crash by the Wells players to cut that off. Scarlett now with the ball. Ahead to Charlie. Charlie now back to Nia. Nia tries to get in there. 3 there. Gets pushed down. Are we going to have... All right, we got free shooting position there for Nia on the 8-meter. Great goal scoring opportunity here. Ooh. Oh. Shot went wide left. There was a bit of a false start, but the refs didn't call it. Nia just stepped over the restraining, or stepped over the 8-meter momentarily. Now, loose ball, recovered by Julia. Julia brings the ball up. Julia with a great pass to Ellie, who I think may have got just a little too excited and put it over the goal. But Wells was closest to it, so they get to retain the ball. Scarlett over to... tries to get it to Ellie, or no, Sophie, but the ball is free. That's going to be Mountainside ball. So when oh no, actually I take it back. It's Wells ball. So when the ball goes out of bounds off of a shot, the team that's closest to it when it goes out of bounds will get the ball. Otherwise it's, it goes out of bounds. It's whoever it went off of. It goes to the other team. We'll disconnect there. Scarlett recovers it. Has Sophie in the middle. Sophie with a great opportunity, shoots and scores. Puts it right past the goalie. Great pass there by Scarlett. The 4-1.
Sophie LaFrance with an assist from Scarlett Barr.
4-1 Wells leads. 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Good job, White. Go, Wells.
All right, Julia on the draw again. Sophie to the right. One of the fun things about the Wells field is that it's hard to figure out where the actual center line is. So at this point, they've lined up a good, I don't know, foot to the left of the center line. All right, we got a good draw there. Sophie with the draw control. Now over to Ellie. Ellie over to Julia. Great passing. Oh, into the middle to Charlie. Oh, that would have been wonderful. Into the middle, Ellie, who shoots and scores. Great pass there by Charlie. Lots of good teamwork there.
Goal by Ellie with an assist by Charlie Mayer.
6-1, Wells leads, I think. Isn't it 6? Yeah. They haven't put the score up yet, but I believe it's 6. But isn't it? All right, it's 5-1. Wells leads. Is my microphone back on? Okay, excellent. Julia gets the draw control after the mistake there. Oh, into the middle for Charlie. That is going to be... I guess just out of bounds, but Mountainside was closest to it. Charlie, I think with the shot there, had to do everything she could not to just stumble into the crease. And I thought maybe she had gone over. Oh, Scarlett with the recovery there. Now has a good fast break. Shoots. Good save by Mountainside. Picked back up by Charlie. Now over the top to Julia. Julia shoots and scores. Now it's 6.
And the Guardians' goal by Julia Pridmore Brown with an assist from Charlie Mayer.
Right. Julia on the draw. Ellie with the draw control. Now has a, Charlie right in the middle. Oh, Charlie was wide open on the right side. Julia with the score there. Beautiful shot.
Goal by Julia Pridmore Brown.
I have a sub here for Mountainside. Julia with the draw control. A foul there. Julia self-starts. Ooh. Oh, over to Ellie. Ellie shoots. Good save by Mountainside's keeper. Good toss. Right over the defense. Picked up by Ivy. Now, Fiona. Oh. Good job. Good defense by Wells. Maya with the ball. Tosses it ahead to Nia.
Ball down, get there.
Knocked free by Nia, but there was a foul there, and Mountainside gets the ball back.
One minute remaining in the first quarter.
Ellie on D.
Stay on it, D.
Over to Fiona now.
Stay on it, D.
Knocked free there by, that's Sophie, I think. Now behind the goal. No, I'm sorry, that was Mia who knocked it free earlier. Good job by 80. I gotta say, this zone defense has got to be great save there by Maya. A little confusing for, I don't know many high schools that play zone, so probably takes a little getting used to.
Yeah, Maya.
Oh, just 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Loose ball. Sophie gets out of there with it, but gets fouled. Now Sophie ahead to Julia. Julia, 10 seconds. 8. Over to Charlie. Charlie shoots. Oh, good save by Mountainside. And that'll be the end of the first quarter with Wells leading 7-1. All right. Just a little bit of time left here in the break between quarters. When we played Mountainside for the first time a couple of years ago, I was surprised to find out that it was located in Beaverton, because I don't think of Beaverton as being a place with a lot of mountains. But there is a hill over there called Cooper Mountain. It's only 765 feet tall, I believe. Not much of a mountain, but it's named after this guy, Perry Cooper, who arrived in Oregon from Ohio. And the highest mountain in Ohio is, I think it's 1,400 feet or something. Yeah, 1,500 feet. So maybe Perry thought that was a mountain. Though we did have Mount Hood to look at, which is 11,000 feet. But still, Cooper Mountain is the area that he settled, and that the mountain was named after him. And Mountainside High School, built in 2017, I believe. Newer school, named after the area. All right. Mountainside with the draw control. Picked up by AD. Shot and score there by Mountainside. Good shot to the right of the keeper.
Maverick goal by Seja Alhaj.
I don't see any substitutions for Wells thus far. Julia on the draw. Sophie to the left and Ellie to the right. Oh, Julia almost got that, but draw control by, that'll be a foul on Ellie, but the Mountainside player just self-starts. Great. Good job here. Sophie pulls out there, and they've just got this zone just packed and moving really well in unison. Yes, good job. We have a check to the head on Ivy. Oh, Ivy will get a yellow card. She'll be out for 2 minutes here. Free shooting position for Mountainside. It's unfortunate because Ivy had done a really good job of crashing in on the cutter, but made contact with the head. And great save by Maya. Maya up here to Naya. Now up ahead to... Okay, now Charlie with the ball. Charlie in, shoots on, scores. That was Scarlett with the pass to Charlie. Wells leads 8-2. Julie on the draw. Sophie to the left. Ellie to the right. No other changes so far. Ooh. Mountainside, fast to the ball. Gets the draw control. Down to the middle. That's going to be a shooting space violation. Pick your poison there. Could have been either Fiona or 18, who's Dina? Oh, 80, of course. And Mountainside scores.
And as a goal by Catherine Yu.
that? I don't think that's AD. No. Hmm. What is that? What is that number? It might be Mercedes isn't on defense, and I missed that substitution. Number 10, yeah, Mercedes. Now to number 10 is on offense, so that's definitely not 10 on defense. So Mercedes is in on offense. Charlie with the ball behind the goal. Now over to Nia. Oh, stolen away, snatched out of the air by Mountainside. Great interception there. Julia guarding. There's a little check. There's another little check. Now over the top. Into the middle there. Shot and save by Maya. Another great save. Having a great game there. Now up to, tries to get it to Nia, but doesn't quite connect. Mountainside intercepts, gets it back. Ellie with the defense. Oh, good cut there by Mountainside. Good save by Maya again. Number 1 for Mountainside just sort of spun to the left and split between 2 defenders and got right into the middle, but Maya made a great save. Well, errant pass though. Mountainside gets it back. Wells having a little trouble getting the ball up the field at the moment. Oh, into the middle there for Mountainside. Guarded by a couple. Good D. Ball knocked free. Looks like we have a cover on Mountainside. Ellie gets the ball here on the restart. Now ahead to Mercedes. Mercedes past the restraining line. Now in. Oh, almost had an opportunity to score. Ball got knocked free. I think the ball went out of bounds, it looks like. So Mercedes restarts it. Now over to Charlie. Oh, Charlie tries to get it to Sophie on the cut, but doesn't connect. Knocked free by Lily and then recovered by Julia. Have a foul on Mountainside. Up top to Sophie. Julia with the ball again. Sophie sets a little brush screen, rolls, takes it, shoots. Saved by Mountainside's keep. Ball's free. Still loose. I think Lily, no. I lost it. Oh. Who comes out with it? Is that Ellie recovered that ball? I think so. Now Charlie. Kind of a little foul there on Mountainside, but will be a restart on the 12-meter line. So that's the further out circle. The 8-meter is the one that you get free shooting position from. So oh, Charlie tosses that over. None of the Wells defenders were near the restraining line, so no competition for the Mountainside player who recovers it. Oh. Ooh. And pass over the top there, and it looked like the Wells defender might have had a shot at it, but just went out of their reach. And thank you so much. All right, we have a little timeout here, and during the timeout, I was delivered a coat, which is going to make the second half of this game much more bearable than the first half. Such a naively optimistic view of how warm I would be this evening. So one of the Mountainside alums is Cameron Brinks, who's a WNBA star for I believe for the Los Angeles Sparks, if I'm remembering correctly. Pretty cool to see all the WNBA players with Oregon connections. Just under 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Wells leads 8-4. Mercedes, Charlie, Scarlett, and I think that's probably Lily, although I can't quite make out the number on offense. I have a false start there on Wells, so it'll be Mountainside with the draw control. Sophie sprinting back there. Knocked free. Ball out again. Mountainside with the ball. No. Cut off. Fiona with good defense there, now behind the goal. Picked up on this side by good D. Great D. You might want to move it up a little, like just a little bit. Yeah. Ellie with the ball. Over to Julia. Julia over to, right idea there to Scarlett, but pass doesn't quite connect, and the goalie has it. Guarded by Mercedes. Long pass there. Into the middle. Recovered by Sophie off of the errant pass from Mountainside, Julia with the ball. Gets checked, ball comes free. Blue with the ball. Again, a little trouble for the Guardians getting the ball up the field there. Mavericks with the ball. A foul on Ellie. Mountainside scores. Good effort there. 8-5, Wells leads.
There's the Maverick goal. Maverick goal by Anna Boyd.
All right. Ellie on the draw. Them both lined up on the same side of the line. Draw control by Blue. Oh. Good job by Charlie knocking that ball free just before it goes over the restraining line. Now up the field. Crosses the restraining line herself. Has Scarlett on the left, but the ball knocked free. Comes free. Julia with the ball up top. Gonna have an offsides on Mountainside.
1 minute remaining in the half.
Sophie with the score.
And that's a goal by Sophie Lofrenz with an assist from Ellie Rector.
I thought the offsides should have resulted in a green card, but maybe that's college. I've been watching a lot of the Pacific games. I'm getting the rules a little confused. Julia on the draw. Got it. Ellie to the right and Sophie to the left. Julia with the draw control. Oh, knocked free. Now Mountainside with it. Knocked free again. And it will be Wells' ball. Julia over the top to Nia, who shoots. Bounces free. And then to Charlie, who scores.
Goal by Charlie Mayer on the rebound.
.30 seconds to go in the half. Julia on the draw. Mountainside with the draw control. Ellie does a great job chasing that down. Now Fiona passes behind the goal, taken over by... Wish I could make out what that jersey number is. Oh, great shot there. Right before the buzzer.
And that's a Gold Maverick goal by Catherine Yu.
Maybe that's Micah. Maybe it's 15.
And your score at halftime, IB World Guardians are 10. And Mountainside Mavericks 6. Beautiful night for lacrosse, ladies and gentlemen. Feels like coffee time. To my left, some of your right, but most of your left, is a snack bar. So please avail yourselves of that. And we will be underway again in about 9 minutes.
All right, we're back here in the second half. Wells leads 10-6. Julia on the draw. Ellie to the left, Sophie to the right.
Go, Ellie. Let's go, Sophie.
Ooh. Quick burst there by Mountainside. Now knocked free by Ellie. Loose ball. Picked up by Fiona. Fiona up to, didn't quite connect there. Tries to get it to, that would have been Mercedes, but doesn't connect. Now Ivy with some great defense. Over the top there, now immediately picked up by Sophie. She's probably playing now Ellie with the ball. Ellie, ahead to Julia. Julia with 2 on her, but manages to beat them both. Now into the middle, shoots, shot goes over the goal, out of bounds. I think that'll be, no, it is going to be Wells' ball. That's what I thought. Julia was closer to that one. Julia will start it, bring it in. Over here to Nia. Picked there by Charlie, but over to Scarlett. Scarlett up top. Now over to Sophie. Ooh.
Be patient.
Sophie gets the ball back. Sophie over to Julia. Oh, Sophie in the middle. Shoots and scores. Great pass by Ellie. Great shot by Sophie.
Guardian goal by Sophie LaFrenz. Assist by Julia Crickmore-Brown.
Sophie is Wells' Rose Court princess this year, which is great. And she'll be going to Whitman next year and playing lacrosse at Whitman. Whitman is in the Northwest Conference with Pacific, where Kai, my kid, plays. And unfortunately, Whitman won on Saturday against Pacific. So I don't know that they need Sophie's help, but that is where she's going. Right, Wells is up 11-6. It's over 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ball knocked towards Julia. Julia, now a little scrum. Got a foul on Mountainside. Julia with the ball. I say good job by the Mountainside offensive players the moment they realized that there was draw control by Wells to rush up there and make it a little more challenging for Julia to get it over the restraining line. Now Sophie with the ball, back to Julia. Ellie sets a pick for Julia. Julia tries to go left, gets pushed a bit, still retains the ball. Great ball control there. Julia cuts in, shoots and scores. Unstoppable there. Just all individual effort.
Yeah, Wells.
12-6, Wells leads. Wells seems to have come out here with a little crisper after the halftime. Ellie on the draw. Julia here near side. Sophie to the right. Oh, snatched out of the air by Sophie. Sophie over to Nia. Ball's knocked free. And controlled by the Mavericks. little bit of a fast break here for Mavericks, picked up by Ivy. Now Scarlett's in on defense. And got a foul there by Ivy, but it's on the 12-meter line. So, ooh, good pass in the middle. And a score there by Blue. 12-7.
Is that one again?
And that's a Mavericks goal.
All right, Ellie on the draw. Julia near side. Sophie to the right. There was a circle violation there by Black. So even before the ball got pushed forward, Wells won the draw. Ellie over to Charlie. Charlie behind the goal to Maya. Over here to Scarlett. Scarlett to Nia. Now to Scarlett up top. Ellie. Ellie tries to test the defense over to Julia. Julia gets double teamed, spins into a triple team. And they got a foul. So Julia, free shooting position on the 8-meter. Straight on the goal. It's one of the things Kai was saying last week at the Forest Grove game. Julia shoots and scores. Manages to avoid the crease by falling to the right side. Oh, no. It was not a goal because she did fall into the crease. So one of the things Kai was talking about last week at Forest Grove was that at least the college level, they no longer give players a shooting position straight and in the middle. Great job there. Ivy knocked the ball free. Going to be a foul, though, on Ivy. But it appears that in the high school level, you can still get a shooting position straight on. So you can see AD is playing sort of a rover role or backer role. I can't remember which way they call it, but basically she's following the ball everywhere around the outside of that 8-meter line. So that's part of the zone. Ooh, good cut there by Westview, or Mountainside. Another score by number 1. 4-point game.
Goal by Saja Al-Haj.
We're in a zone, and one player is killing us. Why not? We need to play that player and then play a 5-man zone, or just lock on.
Wells is up, 12-8. Ellie on the draw. Got Julia here, near side. Sophie to the right. Good. Snatched right out of the air by Sophie. Wells with the draw control. Sophie over the top to Maya, but the ball got knocked free. Now to Scarlett. Ball's loose. Maya gets in there. We may have a push on. Yeah, push on Mountainside. So Wells restarts. Scarlett with the ball on the far side. Now Charlie behind the goal. Nia. Over to oh no, that's Scarlett. Knocked free from Scarlett. And it'll be Mountainside ball. Now Ivy comes up. Gets the loose ball. Great job, Ivy. Pass, long pass. Oh, knocked free by Julia. Julia now with the ball into the goalie scoring area. Shoots, goes wide left, out of bounds. It will likely be, yes, it's Mountainside ball. The keeper was closest to that one when it went out of bounds. Mountainside starts. Charlie guarding. Now Maya. It's going to be a card here. Maya caught the head there, or in the sphere, so that's going to be a 2-minute penalty for Maya. Wells will be on the power play here for a bit, or will be down a player, I should say. Mountainside's on the power play. About 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. I think.
Got this, Maya.
I think Wells is offsides. Unless it only applies when you're on offense at high school level. They should have been down a player. Wait, great jets there by Charlie. Good save by Mountainside. Keeper.
Drop back!
Saved by Mavericks goalie. Kayla Hunt.
Mountainside goal. Number 11.
Mavericks goal by Catherine Hugh.
$12-9. Wells lead. Just under 3 minutes to go. Ellie on the draw. Mavericks with draw control.
The other kid just came on.
It's like we're back even in terms of numbers. Wow.
I think that's just
Shot goes wide right.
smart.
Mia with some great D on the far side. Ball knocked free by Julia. Now loose, recovered by the Mavericks. Over, now guarded by Ivy. Great defense. Now Fiona with the ball. Fiona brings it up. Now ahead to, I think that was Nia, but yeah. Good defense here by Scarlett. Ball knocked free. Ooh. Almost.
Pick her up.
Ivy does a great job getting the cutter.
1 minute remaining in the quarter.
You got this, Maya.
Oh. Good score there. Fiona got a stick on it, but it still went in.
Goal by Anna Boyer.
It's 12-10. Wells lead. Close game here. 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. All up. Sophie had it for a moment, but knocked free. That should not have, the refs made a mistake there. No one had possession of the ball, which meant that the offensive player shouldn't have crossed the 30 and got that ball. So Sophie now with the ball, up to Ellie. 12 seconds left. Julia over to Charlie. Charlie doesn't know. Julia with the ball. Shoot! Sorry. Just probably yelled out. Blew out your speakers, everybody. Got a little excited. All right. 12-10. Close game here heading into the fourth quarter. Here we go. On to the fourth quarter. Wells leads 12-10.
Let's go, Wells.
Still anybody's game here. Defense we have
Go away.
Julia with the draw control. Knocked free momentarily, but Julia gets it back. Now settles in. Brings it up top over here to Sophie. Sophie back to Julia. Sophie sets a pick, rolls. Julia spins, shoots, and scores! Great shot there. Great roll by Sophie to bring a defender with her.
That's a goal by Julia Pridmore Brown.
Yeah, Julia.
All right.
Freshman. Freshman Addie Garland.
Right. Sophie with the ball. Off the draw. Figured out that the defender whose number I couldn't make out is Addie, with some help from other people in the stands. I finally gave up on my eyesight. Ooh, great job, Charlie. Great job running back to get that ball. Now, loose. Uh-oh, out of bounds.
Drop back. Oh, nice.
Gonna be
Yeah, White.
Ella with the ball. There'll be a check there.
Take your time, White.
Ella starts it up. Pass restraint lane. Right on her back. There's a slash. Number one, that'll be a yellow card. 2-minute penalty. 2-minute penalty. Now, she did not connect, but it was a full-on swing slash. So Wells will have player advantage here for a couple of minutes. Scarlett with the ball. Over to Julia. Julia sees 3 or 4 over the middle to Sophie, who shoots and scores. Great pass by Julia. Recognizing the defense.
Goal by Sophie LaFrance with an assist from Julia Pridmore Brown.
Julia recognized that she had 3 on her. Pulled back just a little bit to open up some space for Sophie. Then Julia was able to pass it right over the top to Sophie, who caught it, turned, and scored. At 14-10, Wells lead. Julia on the draw again. Sophie on this near side, Ellie to the far side. Kai commented last week at the Forest Grove game about how the nice pink captain's armband stand out. I gotta say, I do agree. A couple years ago, the Wells team had these bright pink camo sweatshirts. A lot of fun to look at. Oh, great pass in the middle there. But good D by Wells to get back on that. And knocked free. Wow, I thought for sure that they were going to get a shot off, but good job by Wells. Now Charlie picks up the loose ball. Now Julia with the ball. Nia. Ella. Now behind the goal, over to Nia. Loose ball. Recovered by the Mavericks. Great job by Charlie to knock that down, and Charlie recovers the ball, gets it back. Charlie's had several good defensive possessions in this game, including that recent one where she chased down somebody from about half the field. Pass over to Ellie was intercepted by Mavs. Then I think Ellie's going to get a foul there. Yep. Now we're even back up.
White drop.
Power play is over. Knocked free there by Ellie, picked up by Charlie. Charlie now over to Ellie. Ellie has to snatch it from behind her, but gets it, comes in, shoots and scores. Great job weaving right through the defense there. Snatched that ball when it was pass was just a little behind her, but great idea there by Charlie. Assist. And Ellie weaves in and scores. Wells leads 15-10. Just under 9 minutes to go in the game. We're going to line up. Oh, for a moment there, I thought we were going to line up even further from the center line than we have previously, but ref caught it and brought him back. Don't know why that entertains me so much, but it does. Ball up. Oh, I thought Julia was going to snatch one out of the air, but Ellie gets it.
Go, go, go!
Ellie now across the restraining line. Has a couple of options. Pulls it back. Goes into Ella, but pass doesn't quite connect. Mavs. Nope, loose. Controlled by Ellie. Now Ellie over the top to Scarlett. Ball comes free before the shot. Blue with the ball.
Stay with it.
Long ball there. Now 80 with the defense. And Ivy comes with a good double. Ivy pulls back to catch the cutter. Ooh. Ivy got a little close to the player's head, but isn't called. Now 80 hands it off to Fiona. Now 80 on this side. Good communication as they pass those around. 80. Great job by 80 there. Snag that one out of the air. Now Fiona with the ball. Fiona brings it up. Up ahead to Scarlett. Great pass by Fiona. Now over to Charlie. Loose. It'll be Mavs ball. Good job by 80. Just snatched that pass out of the air. Now head to Sophie. Sophie over to Charlie. Charlie now back to Sophie. Ellie up top. And Julia will slow it down a little bit. Oh, no, I take it back. Julia now cuts in. Looks for a pass there to Mercedes. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be blue ball. Mavericks bring the ball up. Oh, good job by Julia getting there. But Mavericks come up with it. Great job by Ellie to get there, knock that ball free. Now over here to Micah. Now Julia. Julia over to Ellie, who shoots and scores. Long shot there from just inside the 8-meter line. The left side hash. Just a bullet in there to the left of the goalie. Wells leads 16-10. 5.5 minutes to go in the game. All right, Julia on the draw. Oh, there. I love watching the offensive and defensive players work their way around the circle, trying to find the best position. Mountainside with the ball there. Foul by Ellie. So in college, I think that would probably be a green card. They're pretty strict on the checks in the middle of the field. But in this case, it's actually a little more free-flowing in high school because they can just call the foul and then self-start. Oh, great save. The self-start rule came a couple of years ago for high school. Micah with the ball now. Micah. Great run there by Micah. Now back to Charlie. Oop, Charlie loses the ball.
Stay with it.
But Julia gets it. Julia over to Sophie, wide open, shoots and scores. Bit of a defensive breakdown there by Mountainside. Maybe they thought that Wells was going to take a little longer, but way to recognize that hole in the defense. And Sophie popped right into the middle there, and Julia recognized it, made the pass. 17-10. Got a timeout here going for Mountainside. 4 minutes, 13 seconds to go in the game with Wells up 7. Feels a little quiet here in the stands tonight. I feel like sometimes I'm the only one talking here. It's a little awkward. But good match so far. Wells is playing very well. So on Wednesday, Wells plays. I forget who they play. Is it Tualatin? Friday, I know it's Beaverton, and it's a away game.
This is a home game.
Yeah, Wells is home on Wednesday. I think it may be Tualatin. Tualatin's a good team. Tualatin, yeah, Tualatin put a sound
7:45.
Pretty decent margin victory on Wells last year, if I remember correctly. So that'll be a good test for Wells. Although it's always hard to tell. Like, so much in high school depends on, you get a good class and then they leave, and then the next year the team doesn't have the same players, or coaches change, that sort of stuff. Oh yes, I Peter just reminded me. We will not be streaming Wednesday's game. It'll be recorded and then posted later. But my boy has a choir concert, and so I have to go watch that. Say, don't have a player on the Wells team anymore. I don't know what I am doing here, but I am here for the 4 people who are watching it on the stream. Julia with the draw. Oh, ball up in the air. And, almost past the line. And now it's past the restraining line. Mountainside with the ball. Number 1 with it. She's dangerous. Good guard there by Ellie. Now Ellie with a little check there on 17. Addie is playing that low position in the zone. That's actually Kai's position on Pacific. Oh, almost. Now, good cut there. I think. Yeah. Free shooting position for Mountainside. 3 minutes to go in the game. Good job by Julia to get a stick on it, but Mountainside still scores. Great shot by number 1.
Goal by Seja Alhaj.
She's been really good for Mountainside today. And as a reward, she's going to get subbed out. 17 on the draw. There for Mountainside. She's also been pretty good for the Mavs. Julia for Wells. Both Ellie and Sophie to the left this time. Protecting, I think. A lot of the positioning on the draw is to try to figure out, are you going to try to have an offensive position or try to protect your players? A foul there for Ellie, but self-start by the Mavs. Now Julia pressuring up top. It's fun watching AD play that rover defense. That's going to be a foul on AD, I believe. We'll have a free shooting position for Mountainside. Oh, they called it on Ellie? I thought it was AD, but I guess there were a couple there. Great save by Maya. Now up ahead here to Micah. Micah, fast down the field. Now, she's got had Charlie there for a moment, but pulls it back to Julia. Minute and a half to go in the game. And kind of slow it down. Maybe run out the clock a bit here. Scarlett with the ball. Runs around. Scarlett spins. Now back to... I don't know who that was, actually. Ellie into the middle. That's going to be a shooting space violation. Yeah, so Ellie had a great cut, and then you had players get into what would have been her ability to shoot. So it's a safety issue if you just like pop your body right in front of the goal. Ellie now in, shoots and scores. Fake low and then went high over the goalie's head. Wells leads 18-11.
Goal by Ellie Rector.
51 seconds to go in the game. Julia on the draw. Draw control by number 1 for Mountainside. Number 1 in. Oh, knocked free. I find myself rooting for number 1 because she's kind of fun to watch. Oh, good interception there by Mountainside player, just anticipating that pass. Is that not offsides though? Okay, now, no, good job by Mountainside to actually keep a player back. Sophie, though, knocks the ball free, gets it. Now, ahead to Micah. Get above. Now, over to Scarlett. 5 seconds to go. And that is game. Wells wins 18-11.
Thank you, everyone in attendance tonight. Final score is IB Wells 18, Mountainside Mavericks 11. Thank you so much, Mountainside, for visiting us this evening, and thank you, referees, for officiating the game. Everyone have a safe and pleasant evening.
Great game by Wells. Great game by Mountainside as well.
I figured. Thankfully, we don't play.
We play OES and Lincoln.
OES may be a good game.
Yeah.
I don't think Lincoln, you just got to shut Tudskin down and then everyone else is.
I agree. But OES, Rupi Halpin.
Yeah. There's a couple.
As my microphone. There we go. We're going to keep the stream going for a little bit, and then we'll turn it off. Like I said, no stream on Wednesday. Not sure about Friday, but we will. Peter, thank you, Peter, for working the camera. We'll record the game on Wednesday, and we'll upload it after the game. Have a great night.
Oh, she's going to be junior?